Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss the electric field due to an electric dipole at a point on its equatorial line. Last time we discussed the electric field at a point on the axial line. So now let us calculate the electric field due to an electric dipole at a point on its equatorial line. This is the electric dipole with center O. Now this line, the line perpendicular to the dipole and through its center, that is the equatorial line. So the electric field, suppose you want to determine the electric field at a distance r from the center of the dipole at a point P on its equatorial line. So electric field due to this plus q charge at this point will be radially outward in this direction. Let us represent it by vector E plus. This distance is r square plus under root r square plus a square. Now the magnitude of this electric field E plus will be given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q upon under root r square plus a square to the power 2, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square plus a square. If we take this point A and this point B where plus q and minus q charges are situated, so this field acts along AP. Now, the electric field due to negative charge at this point, this distance is also r square plus root r square plus a square. So, what is the electric field at this point? Magnitude of the electric field at this point will be same, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q upon root r square plus a square to the power 2, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square plus a square, but it will act along this direction. Why? Because you know that for a negative charge, the electric field is directed towards the charge. So this is the direction of vector E minus electric field due to negative charge. Now we observe that these two fields are in two different directions. So what is the net electric field due to the dipole at this point due to these two charges, that is due to an electric dipole? We can obtain it by finding the components. So what is the direction of the electric dipole moment vector? It is from minus q to plus q charge, that is this is the direction of electric dipole moment vector. Now divide these two electric fields in this horizontal direction and the vertical direction, or you can say along this dipole axis and perpendicular dipole axis, that is called along the equatorial line. So the component, if we take this angle theta, so component along the axial line, that is E plus cos theta, and this component also will be in the same direction, E minus cos theta. These two components are in the same direction, but if we talk about the components along the equatorial line, so it is E plus cos sin theta, this component, and this component, it is along this direction, that is E minus sin theta. So both these components are having opposite directions, E plus sin theta and E minus sin theta, both are opposite to each other. Their magnitudes are same, therefore they cancel each other. Only these two components are added up, and this gives rise to the net electric field at a point P at a distance r from the center of the electric dipole. So net electric field will be E is equal to vector this E plus cos theta plus E minus cos theta, and in vector form, how can we write? This electric field, you observe the net electric field is in this direction, which is opposite to the direction of the electric dipole moment vector. So the unit vector along the direction of electric dipole moment vector is p cap. So that the electric field will have the unit minus p cap, because this electric field is directed opposite to the direction of electric dipole moment. So we can take the unit vector attached with this electric field opposite to the unit vector along the electric dipole moment vector. So since the magnitude of E plus and E minus both are same, so we can write 2E plus cos theta minus vector p cap. Now this can also be written as vector E is equal to 2 into 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square plus a square into cos theta. Now cos theta is equal to, in this triangle, base upon hypotenuse. So what is base? This is 2a, so this is a. So a upon under root r square plus a square into minus p cap. So we can write 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2aq upon r square plus a square to the power 3 by 2 p cap, and take this negative sign here. Now as you observe that this r is much greater than a, therefore we can neglect a, and finally we get electric field at a point on its equatorial line at distance r equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into this 2aq is p upon this, neglect r, so r square to the power 3 by 2, that is rq into p cap, here negative sign. Or we can write E, vector E is equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught vector p upon rq. This is the electric field at a point on its equatorial line at a distance r. Why I have written vector p? Because this is magnitude of vector p and this is the unit vector p. So we can write equal to vector p. Now we have seen on the last one that equatorial field, axial field came out to be vector E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p up 2p upon rq into p cap. We write it also in vector form, this vector p form, so we can write E axial is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught vector 2 vector p upon rq. Now we observe from equation 2 and the equation 1 that already obtained axial field, we compare the two fields. So we find what? We find that the electric field at a point on its equatorial line, that is E equatorial, 2 times of this electric field is equal to the E axial. If we compare the two electric fields, so we find that 2 times of the equatorial field, that is equal to the axial field. So this was all about the electric field due to an electric dipole. Now next we are going to discuss the physical significance of electric dipole. Actually, the molecules of the matter are actually the dipoles. Now, these molecules, in some of these molecules, the center of positive and negative charges may coincide. So, the center of positive and negative charges coincide, like the molecule of CO2, molecule of CH4, like that. What happens? Center of positive charges and the center of negative charges both coincide on each other. There is no separation. So this 2A is equal to 0. So electric dipole moment of such a molecule is 0, and such molecules are called non-polar molecules. Non-polar molecules. So, individual dipole moment of non-polar molecule is 0 because center of positive and negative charges coincide, and therefore 2 is 0, so P is 0. But with this material is kept in an external electric field, so this center of positive and negative charges separate, and each molecule has its net individual dipole moment and not 0. Now there is another category of the molecules like H2O, where the center of positive charge and the center of negative charge, they do not coincide. There is a separation between them. So net dipole moment, it is non-zero. Individual dipole moment of the molecule is not 0. So such a molecule is called polar molecules. Polar molecules. So each polar molecule has its own dipole moment. Now when such a molecule is kept in external electric field, so they align themselves in the direction of the electric field. So this was all about the physical significance of the electric dipole. Okay, thank you.